Kids and children's content writers for October of 2024, your tarot cards are telling you to take a little bit of a risk. It's going to be scary, you're going to be uncomfortable, but I think it's going to be really awesome. Now, before we do get started, if you would like to learn how to read tarot cards and write five-dimensional stories with spreads that look like this, please go down to the description box below and take a look at my new offer called the 30/30, where I'm going to actually be guiding you through 30 spreads, and you can ask me questions about how to read tarot cards. So to begin with, you have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the ultimate entrepreneur. He likes to throw things against the wall and see if it sticks, and if it doesn't, he doesn't really care. So take a little bit of a risk right now. You do have the Three of Coins in reverse, and Three of Coins is about the building of a new skill or about teamwork. And when I was looking at the card after I got the King of Wands, what I got was, you got this. Do this all by yourself. You don't need to do it with anybody else. You have the Six of Swords here. I like to think of this card as the refugee card. It's more of moving from a place of hurt to a place of healing and a better space for you. Because it's in reverse, stay where you are, even if it feels uncomfortable. Here we've got the Four of Cups in reverse, and usually a lot of people associate this card with boredom. If you look at this card like this, this person is bored with everything that they already have, and they're looking for something new. I have a feeling that whatever you're looking for that's something new is inside of you already. When we have a reverse card, it's blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So whatever change that this entrepreneur inside of you wants to do, and that you don't need to have a teamwork with it, really go for it. You do have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This card did kind of get me a little bit based on every other card. It was kind of just an odd man out a little bit, but it feels like on the inside, you're just scared to do it. It feels on the inside that you are just, it doesn't feel balanced. It doesn't feel like maybe it's the right time. You don't know if you can balance the project and something else or something of that nature. But I do think that you can. I just think it's a little bit more of a mental shift. Here you've got the Ten of Swords. I actually wrote down that whatever belief you had prior to whatever this thing is that you should take a risk on is telling you not to do it is dead. Don't even ignore that. Go for it. Go for whatever change you want to do right now. I think that that's going to be the most beneficial for you in order for you to get to the Ace of Swords. Now, this is not reversed, so it does seem like you have accepted the ending to whatever this is. This is just more confirmation that whatever that belief is, it's done, it's over, you've moved on to the next cycle. It is time to pat yourself on the back for some self-growth. Here we have the Wheel in reverse. The wheel is more about, it's usually wheels are turning, life is happening, but I think that life is not happening because you're not taking this risk. Take this risk, and this will probably flip over. Here you have the Ace of Cups also in reverse. When aces come up, they usually mean a new cycle. Because this ace is in reverse, it technically means a no. There's not a new emotional cycle happening yet. And that's, I think, because you probably have your wheels are blocked. It's probably because you're not taking a little bit of a risk. Now that you have this acceptance that this is over, I think that now you can move on into the Ace of Swords and also flip this card over and go on into the Ace of Cups. Now to back up what you got with the Six of Swords in reverse, staying put where you're at, dealing with some inner emotion turmoil, not moving on to a new place of healing. You also got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now, the Eight of Cups is about leaving a space that you love dearly for something better. But because this is in reverse, it's telling you to stay put again. The card that you got at the bottom of the deck is the Tower, and that's also in reverse. The Tower is when we are like destroying all of our structures, and in order for us to rebuild something, we have a little bit of a belief that maybe we're trying to break down, and that's probably where this Ten of Swords is coming from. So really use this to build, and then once this is kind of taken care of, and you take this King of Swords, you'll probably go into the star area, which is the symbol of hope. It's a light at the end of the tunnel. You'll probably be able to feel like you're going into a new cycle. Numbers that you're probably going to want to pay attention to are 4, 3, 6, 4, 2, 10, 10, 1, 8, 17. If you add all those up, you get 65. If you add 6 plus 5, you get 11. And 11 in the Major Arcana is the Justice card. So this is something where you probably need to understand that when you do and give something out, you're expecting to get something back. And that's, if you do something good, expect to get good things back. If you do something bad, probably expect to go to jail. But there's a checks and balances with justice and maybe something to do with the law. So something to keep in mind with all this stuff. Um, I do wonder if it has something to do with the business of writing, only because it is the law and we are focusing on writing in general, and you are wanting to take a little bit of a risk. So that might be something to consider. I was editing this and I have something to add. So 11 was the major arcana card for the justice. If you take 1 plus 1, that equals 2. 2 is the high priestess in the major arcana. And the 2 with the high priestess, she's all about intuition. I like to think of her as the oracle, kind of like from the Neverending Story when I don't remember his name. The main character needs to go through those two oracles and he needs to prove himself worthy enough so that he doesn't die from their eye missiles kind of a thing. So I would just use your intuition, prove yourself worthy, take this risk and just go for it and do it and just know that you can. Elementally wise, we have earth, air, fire, and water. You are pretty much equaled out on all of them. Fire and water, you got 3 each. You got earth and air, you got 2 each. Traditionally, I wouldn't go this route, but it's kind of what I have right now for you. You got the Tower and the Wheel as the major arcana cards. And the planets that are associated with those are Mars and Jupiter. Look up those. However, I want to kind of caveat this a little bit. You have 7 reversed cards on here. A reversed card is blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So when you're looking up Mars or Jupiter, I really want you to pay attention to how they are speaking to the thing that you are blocking, how they are speaking to you about the thing that you are trying to let go, how they are speaking to you about trying to try something new once that thing is released, kind of a thing. Does that make sense? I hope that that makes sense. Colors that you're going to want to pay attention to are gray and black. I do pull 3 extra cards for you just for extra stuff. You got Pelican for one of them. You have authority figure reversed. Now, this I kind of feel like is combined with the King of Wands a little bit. I know that that sounds a little odd, but because the authority figure is in reverse, I think it's kind of telling you not to be so suit and tie about this new thing that you want to do. I just kind of feel like it needs to be a little bit more free, a little bit more passionate, a little bit more fire energy, a little bit more creative. So do something like that is what I'm kind of getting from all this. The last card that we have here is how can you use the protagonist's ghost, the thing from their past that haunts them, to make their life harder. So I'm Chris, and I help screenwriters and fiction authors write 5-dimensional stories with my tarot cards. I've got all these back here. If you would like to learn how to read tarot cards and use spreads like this one to help yourself get to know more about your creativity and your intuition, please go down to the description box below and take a look at my new offer called the 30/30, where I'm going to actually be guiding you through 30 spreads, and you can ask me questions about how to read tarot cards. You also will get free access to the Flow Your Mojo community until December 31st, 2025. There's a lot more that I'm kind of giving away with that, but go take a look at that link. And there's also some promo codes for you to take a look at as well. With that, please like, subscribe, follow, and share. And please comment to let me know if this resonated with you, and I will see you in the next one.